Hello Gair, bonjour à tous les membres de TEC de la région de Québec. Je suis présentement à Montréal avec le conférencier vedette au Canada, Gair Maxwell. Nous sommes ici dans le cadre de l'ouverture du groupe 383 avec mon ami Samir Naoum, qui est le nouveau chair ici à Montréal. Alors, Gair est intéressé en fait à s'adresser aux gens de Québec. So, Gair, you were in Quebec a few years ago working with us, and since then you've been around the world quite a bit as a tech chair, as a tech speaker.
All over, actually over 100 tech and Vistage groups, and not many people know this, but Andre Turcotte, the esteemed chair of all you great tech groups back in Quebec City. I only have to sneak the quick peek. It's Tech 285, 385, 585, 685, Tech MBA. But so much of the success I've enjoyed is because of the door that Andre opened up. He was the very first tech group I worked with back in September of 2011. Since then, I've had the good fortune to get great feedback from tech chairs like yourself, Andre, and really fashion this branding highway program to the point where I've been invited to speak to the Apple specialist marketing groups in Chicago and Minneapolis. I've been invited to do conferences in Italy, Maui, Mexico. I could go on, and I've done over 100 of these tech and Vistage groups in places all the way from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin to Pensacola, Florida to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and every major city you can think of. And so the journey has been one that I could never have imagined, never have anticipated, and I think the greatest thing about the tech experience that I live as a speaker, and I'm hoping many of your members live it, is that you get the chance to be part of a community where you never stop learning. And I love to learn, and as you saw today here in Montreal, we actually passed along a few things that we've learned along the way that the members here found very valuable.
Yes, Gair. And one of the things I would appreciate you to share with us is all this experience that you got all around the world, and that is now translated in a new speech, a new conference about reinvention that you're working on.
Yeah, it's been about a 2-year process to develop this presentation, give or take, and it's called the Reinvention Code, and it's the timeless principles to help you recreate the company, the career, the business or brand that you deserve. So specifically with respect to the Reinvention Code, I think what happened, I had done so much work over quite a long period of time understanding brand development and rebranding, and I realized that since great stories are at the heart of any great brand, that anything I had done in the branding arena was just the smaller part of a bigger picture called reinvention. And I believe that if you're in business today, especially if you're in business today and you're part of the tech community here in Quebec, I believe the ability and capacity and willingness to reinvent is going to be more important in 2016 than it was last year. I believe the ability, capacity, and willingness to reinvent is going to be more important again in 2017, more important in 2018, and so on, because I just don't see the world slowing down. It's getting faster. The tsunami of change is on us like never before, which means it becomes even more valuable to learn and really understand changeless, timeless principles that will weather any storm. So the more we are up to speed on what will never change, I think the more ability and capacity and willingness we have to navigate change when it happens, to stay relevant, and so that's really, if you will, Andre, the genesis behind and the thrust behind the Reinvention Code.
Good. Thank you very much, Gair. We'll see you in Quebec City in 2017. I'll make sure that you will be on our guest list of speaker in 2017. Thank you for the interview.
Well, my pleasure, Andre, and thank you. And I guess if there's two messages you can take back to your tech group, especially after today with with Samir here in Montreal. It's two things. If it's not on YouTube, it never happened, and either disrupt or be disrupted. So on that note, thanks for the conversation.
Thank you, Gair.